Campaign going straight to the Capitol steps. Today, the RNC holding a rally protesting what they call Senator Reid's failed leadership.
I'm here to support Republicans and to fire Harry Reid.
I'm here to encourage everybody to vote Republican this November and fire Harry Reid.
The message here today is that under Harry Reid, the Democratic Senate has been obstructionist, refusing to pass bills that have bipartisan support in the House.
Well, he has approximately how many bills? 300.
300 bills that he has yet to pass on the Senate floor, and 43 are jobs bills. That's pretty upsetting if you ask me.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why all these bills haven't been passed. The reason is there's one guy in the U.S. Senate named Harry Reid who's not letting them come up for a vote. We want them up for a vote.
And one of the rally leaders, Representative Marsha Blackburn, joins us. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Why you're in the House and you're rallying to have the Senate Majority Leader fired?
Absolutely.
Why?
And he needs to go because he will not do his job. There are 356 bills as of tonight that we have passed in the House. 98% of those are with bipartisan votes. And the bulk of them, 2/3 of them, have had a 2/3 majority in the House, and Harry Reid won't take them up.
I don't understand this because he has a 55-45 majority in the Senate. So why not put the House bills on the floor and beat the Republicans? I mean, let's just have them get beaten down. At least have a vote. But he won't even. He puts a pocket veto on these. Won't even let it be considered.
Right. You're exactly right. He won't bring them up. 356.
356
well, we keep saying why? What's he afraid of? You know, why won't he clean off his desk? Why won't he do what other people do when they're getting ready to leave town or be away from their office for a while? Clear it off, put these things on the floor, call the vote. 55 of them are bills that are authored by Democrats, and he will not call the vote.
Why?
I guess he is trying to protect the president. These are things he does not want to have passed. You know, Greta, we've got energy bills. Here's one, Keystone Pipeline, 3-page bill. 3-page bill.
Well, what I understand is that he can put the Republican House bill on the floor, and obviously that one's controversial, but there are a lot that aren't quite that controversial, and he can win, and that's the end of it. But instead, he doesn't even get to that point.
That's exactly right. It is as if he's trying to protect his members that he's fearful that they don't have the ability to make a decision, that he doesn't want the American people to have their point of view represented.
What I understand, there was last week they appointed some man to a board who investigates international plane crashes. That's a result of Flight 17 going down in Ukraine. That had been pending maybe not so long, but since May. Well, when they finally brought it up last week because the plane came down, it was unanimous. I mean, nobody even objected to it. I mean, there are things that he could put on the floor that everybody agrees on.
Right. Well, 98% of our bills in the House have bipartisan support, and very few.
Yeah, but you call it bipartisan support if you find one Democrat.
Well, but 2/3 have been unanimous or a 2/3 vote. So look at it like that. We have many bills, suspensions, that have gone over on a voice vote, 178 of them.
I mean, some of the issues that he has great passion about, whatever they are, and then I'll see him on, I'll watch video on the floor, and I'm sure I'm just getting selective video, where he's just complaining about the Koch brothers. Yeah. I've heard that over and over, give it a rest. I mean, argue about some of the issues. I mean, I don't mind if he beats back the Democrats.
Well, yeah.
I mean, beats back the Republicans.
Right. You're right. And if he wants to deal with the energy issues, the high price at the pump, we've got 16 bills over there waiting on that. Looking at taxes, we have 7 bills that would reduce the tax burden on hardworking taxpayers. We've got 31 bills that deal with government waste, fraud, and abuse, which is one of my big issues. The list goes on and on. Reining in red tape, 4 more bills.
But you would think that even like the number 2, Senator Dick Durbin out of Illinois, that he'd want the job, and that the people in Illinois might get a little frustrated. Tell him, tell Senator Harry Reid to step aside if he doesn't want to do the job. If he doesn't want to call up for a vote, step aside. But I'm surprised there isn't.
And the American people are incredibly frustrated. One of the number one things that we hear when we're out doing town halls is people will talk about the border situation, the retirement issues, job security, national security, and they will say, tell me what you're going to do about this. And of course, we in the House have been taking these issues up and moving them over to the Senate, and they're just languishing on Harry Reid's desk. The thing's about to break because it's got so many bills on it.
I don't get it. I mean, I see putting it on the floor and beating back the Republicans. I don't see the pocket veto where it doesn't let people even consider it. But anyway. Well, Congresswoman, nice to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks.
And you can see much more from the #FireReid protest, including an interview with RNC Chair Reince Priebus on GretaWire.com.